Libras, hello, my lovely Libras. Oh, God. So, if you saw my crusty face, you just need to mind your business for right now. It is early in the morning. I am in Charlotte, and the sun is shining, and it's absolutely beautiful. So let's get us started on this reading here. We are going to be looking at an overall general energy reading. So this is a general reading. If this does not fit, please don't make it apply. If the shoe does not fit, don't force it. Oh, I'm not going to take that, but y'all are ready to go, apparently. Oh, wow, yeah, we'll talk about it. we'll talk about it. Oh man, loud already. I'm just gonna shuffle this real quick and then we can get started. Oh, I need to charge. You guys could be running low on battery too. You guys could be running low on energy, could be running low, or just everywhere. Feeling everywhere right now. A lot of you need some tender love and care. So this Eight of Cups here, with the Seven of Swords, this Nine of Cups, and the Hermit. I think a lot of you have left a situation that made you feel insecure, but you're content with just being by yourself right now. Yeah, you're just really content with being by yourself right now, or you just feel like this road that you're going through, this journey that you're going through right now is meant for you to, I saw something here. Okay. A lot of you feel like this journey that you're on is forcing you to kind of look within and be by yourself. It feels very hermity. So let's get started. A lot of Libras aren't seeing, it feels like, it feels like you don't want to change the way that you've been doing certain things, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing just yet, so let's wait. I want to see if something else comes out here. So for Libras, oh, okay. Okay, I understand now. A lot of you want to feel happy where you're at home, and there's just this lack of warmth. All of your cards are upside down, and I definitely want to acknowledge that. A lot of you aren't, let's do it this way. A lot of you are not, you're having a hard time understanding what this new beginning is trying to teach you, or what this new career path you're leading towards. Like, I just feel like you don't want to start over. You don't want to change. You don't have the strength right now to really put anything into anything except for, something that makes you happy, and you're just tired because you don't know what the future holds anymore. You don't know what your path is. You don't know what it is that you're going through because things aren't changing, but you also don't have the strength to change them. And then it's like you don't know what the future holds anymore because you don't want to start over. And the happiness in your hearts and home being in your shadow card is basically telling me, like, I want to find somewhere safe. I want to be somewhere that I'm loved. I want to be somewhere that I feel like I just have something. And a lot of you want to feel like you have something that's genuine, something that's warm, something that's going to, fulfill you. So we're going to turn these cards around because that's how I do things here. We're going to change this energy, and I want you to understand that this is possible for yourself as well. We're going to manifest ourselves into a new beginning, and by doing that, we have to acknowledge the things that have to come to an end. The things that have to come to an end are what's going to allow you to understand that it's time for me to take these bandages off and, do the thing. It's basically apply what it is that you've learned, but a lot of you have what you've learned emotionally, but physically you're tied up. You're not really doing much of anything. I get the feeling that a lot of you could be dealing with a Leo, or there's a lot of Leo energy in here, especially with this Strength card. A lot of you also might want to monitor your vitamin D or your vitamin C, also some calcium. Your bones need it right now. You don't really have too much strength to do much of anything, and I think that's another reason why it's hard for you to see the future. It's hard for you to see 5 years down the line, because there's nothing that's completely permanent right now, and because it's not permanent, you don't know where your life is about to go. And I think you're starting to kind of think more long term. Yeah, for sure, a lot of you could probably want a family, or you just want to start to build something, a legacy for a future family, it seems. A lot of you are getting into that mode of, I have to take care of something, and in order for me to be able to take care of it, I have to understand what I need to do those things, and I have to take care of myself in the process, right? So let's get into this tarot here. Skull of Flowers. I think Aries or Pisces got this card. Aries or Pisces got this card, but also Aries got the future card. So a lot of you could either be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Pisces. All right, let's get started. Oh, hello. I actually don't know if I want this. I'm going to reshuffle. I just feel like there's so much change, but you're not acknowledging it, especially within yourself. A lot of you know, a lot of you feel like you can't move forward, and it might be time to, just let a certain situation go, because you either want to change it or you don't feel like you have the strength to change it. It just feels like a lot of you don't know the first step. You don't know how to move. You don't know where to go. You don't know really what to do. And because this new beginning has forced you to kind of trust your intuition, you feel like you've lost out on a relationship because of the career options that you've been in, or you just feel like the things that you've invested into have forced you to kind of end certain situations within yourself, and you either feel defeated or someone around you feels defeated, because of the choices that you've made, and because of the lack of direction. I think here it's not a lack of direction, it just feels like a lack of organization, if anything, because you might have lost something, and because you lost something, it's making you look at life, or this person that you're turning into is kind of bitter or angry, or the person that you're dealing with is bitter or angry, and you feel defeated by it, and it's just a matter of things aren't moving forward, and I want to change that. I want to be able to fix the situation, but it's also a matter of you're so focused on the future that the warmth that you want is in front of you, but you're not ready to take that new beginning, or make the necessary changes in order for you to have the strength, the support, the love that you're looking for. A lot of you are just in denial about the fact that you want something. Let's see here. Yeah, you're gonna have to get to a point where you make those necessary sacrifices, and you can kind of be content with that, because in the long haul, for your future and your health, in order for you to see a development here, you're going to have to change a lot. You're going to have to be honest. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to, be accountable. Be accountable. You have a lot to give others, and what you don't give, or what you don't get, or what am I saying? It just feels like what you don't need goes to people who need it. And a lot of you could really be supporting a family or somebody, or there's just a whole entire people that you feel like you need to kind of focus on right now in order for you to get to where you need to go. But if things were to come to an end in this situation, you would be completely okay with it, because I think most of you are ready for change. A lot of you might also want to change your environment, or you just want to take a vacation. You just need something that's going to give you that boost. And I think a lot of you know what that boost is, because long term, in the future, you want something that's going to really fulfill you, and again, bring that warmth in. A lot of you also have families, want families, are interested in starting a family. There's just a whole lot of like, I have to do what I have to do to go get her, or get him, whatever it is. And it's just a matter of you being okay with the fact that if you make a decision, it's your decision and nobody else can kind of stop you from making that decision. If you make a mistake, then you're going to fix it, but it's just a matter of you understanding this is not going to change unless you do. It's not going to happen unless you make a move. You have to make those sacrifices, because things are not going to move forward unless you do. A lot of you might really be frustrated right now with the way things are going. You don't want things to end. You don't want things to, go to shit. You don't want things to just fall the way that they fell, or just you're ready to put the work in, but as of right now you just don't feel secure enough. But that security is that denial that we were talking about. You feel left out in the cold. You just feel like you're trying to rebuild this future with this person so that you can have something stable. Or if this is not relationship wise, this just feels like your finances need to kind of come to a place where I just want to feel secure. But that security is a trauma response, because in reality, you're okay. You have food on the table. You have clothes to wear. You have shelter. You have things that you need. And whoever you're dealing with, whoever this person is, I just feel like a lot of you are putting so much pressure on yourself, because this person it's not there for, that's not what they're there for. They're not there to, put any more pressure on you. They're there to give you that warmth. And because you want that family and you feel it deep in your soul, you just feel like whoever this person is doesn't even want to hear or have anything to do with you. Yeah, you just don't think that it's time for you to move on or go towards something romantic. You don't have that. There's nothing for you to say. There's nothing for you to say. You don't have anything to say, and you just don't want to hear somebody tell you something that you just can't hear right now. You need words of comfort. You don't need someone who's going to, bully you into this new change. But at the same time, you're not doing anything to change yourself. So it's like, how can you really be upset about this person not investing any more into the situation? Or if this is again career, you're not investing completely. Or if you are investing completely, it just feels like you're not seeing the results that you're looking for. But it's time for you to make room for new things. You're doing it's like you're hoarding. You might be a hoarder, I don't know. But it just feels like there's a trauma response here that's making you feel like you're not secure. You might want to look into childhood experience or something like that. But it just feels like a lot is about to happen, but you really have to understand that in order for things to change, you have to make those sacrifices. It's not a matter of being upset or being direct or being this person who wants to, just tell it like it is. I just feel like a lot of you will be more content with yourself when you realize like things come to an end, and you can start a whole new life because of it. Because of this end. You don't want things to end, obviously, because of the work that you put in, but in reality, this work that you've put in has changed you, and it's enough. I think what you've learned from the situation has brought you to where you're at, and it's given you the strength to understand, like, I need to focus on my health, and I need to focus on my body, because my body needs to rest. My body needs to understand that I have the strength to keep going, because I see a future. I see a future here of love. I see a future of warmth. I see a future of just everything that I want for myself. But in order for you to get there, again, there's just a whole bunch of energy here that you're not acknowledging. There's this denial again of security that you're looking for, but in reality, the security is right in front of you, and you just need to have a conversation, because that warmth that you're looking for is going to come from the person that you either left or you feel has left you. It just feels like a lot of you need to be honest about the things that you're going through. You could probably feel like you don't have the words to say, you don't have the opportunity to come right now, but you're willing to put the work in to just build some form of stability, or just really just like start over, and because you just don't want to feel left out anymore. You just don't want to feel like everything is fucked up. Sorry. I just feel this is more an emotional thing. A lot of you could also be ready to kind of turn into this passionate, lively, living being. Like, a lot of you just want to feel alive again. A lot of you just want to feel like there's this joy for life, but it's hard because you're wishing on a star for something that you already had, but you didn't speak up when you had it. So let's get into these affirmations. My phone is going to die fairly soon. So yeah, I'm just going to finish this up real quick. Let's see what's going on here. I just feel like a lot of Libras, oh yeah. So it says, money is positive energy and allows me to be generous to others. I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of you want to, be more giving, or you just want to be more generous. You just want to, I want to point this card out because it feels like the more money that you make, the more that you can support other people. And supporting other people is probably what you're interested in right now, because you want to be able to give, you want to be able to provide, and that's probably why these feelings of not wanting to give up are coming. But it just seems like you're going to have to make some room for a new beginning, regardless if you're ready for it, because this change is coming. This change has probably already shown up in your life. But that death card is definitely there. A lot of you have gone through something that's transforming you. And it's giving you strength to understand. You have the ability to, give. You have the ability to, it's not just about money, really. It's about emotional intelligence. This is about advice. This is about, you have the ability to teach others how to be positive, probably, especially through the experiences that you've gone through. But your main focus right now is building a foundation for a life that you want. And that requires you to be honest about the person or people that you want in your life. If you're not willing to put the work in, then, you have to worry about what you are willing to do. But it's not always about the words. It's not always about anything. You just kind of have to show up sometimes for yourself. And that's really what I'm feeling here. I'm going to shuffle this one more time. Yeah, a lot of you need to ground yourself. I get the feeling a lot of you have a spiritual path that you're denying. And this denial of this spiritual path is also a part of the reason why you're emotional. And your emotions are trying to tell you, we want this, we want her, we want him, we want them, we want to do that. We want, I just feel like there's so much that you're feeling right now that you need to really ground yourself. And in order for you to ground yourself, you have to, go back to center. Go back to center and realize, what is it that I need to change? What is it that I need to, fix? What can I do? Ask the right questions. I just think you kind of have to, be more open to new things, because everything else is just not going to last. And you know that. I don't know if this feels like both career and love. I'm not going to lie to you. I think a lot of you are ready to kind of invest in a new career, and probably investing. It just feels like you need to release a lot of emotions before you can get to this place of love within yourself or with someone else. So you need to be honest also. So I'm going to end that reading right there. If you would like a personal reading, please visit lolahoneyroma.com. I think this reading was the longest one. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well.